Israeli Arabs strongly oppose a proposal by Defense Minister Lieberman to swap land, not populations, that would transfer an area in Israel which is populated by Arabs to the Palestinian Authority in exchange for an area in Judea and Samaria, the West Bank, that is populated by Jews. These Israeli Arabs are determined to remain Israeli citizens rather than become subjects of the Palestinian Authority. 70,000 Jerusalem Arabs holding Israeli ID cards who relocated from tiny apartments in East Jerusalem to spacious homes in neighboring Arab villages and towns in Judea and Samaria, the West Bank, returned to Jerusalem once Israel built a security wall and fence around the city. They were concerned that the wall and fence reflected Israel's intention to withdraw from the neighboring Arab towns and villages, fearing that it would deny them Israel's civil liberties as well as educational, employment, and welfare benefits. Judea and Samaria, West Bank Arabs, enjoyed the highest ever population growth, 89%, during Israel's full control of the area. From 1967, 560,000, through Oslo 1993, they grew to 1,050,000, following a population growth stagnation during the Jordanian rule from 1950 through 1967, which was characterized by terrible infant mortality rates, short life expectancy, and extremely high emigration. The unprecedented development of health, medical, employment, and educational infrastructures by Israel dramatically reduced Arab infant mortality, increased Arab life expectancy, and reduced Arab emigration. All 1.6 million Israeli Arab citizens are eligible to vote upon reaching the age of 18. The United Arab Party holds 13 out of 120 seats in Israel's legislature, the Knesset, while identifying with Israel's arch enemies, opposing Jewish historical, religious, and national roots and rights in the land of Israel, as well as the Jewish right of return to Israel. The United Arab Party considers the land of Israel to be divinely ordained to Muslims, not the infidel Jews. 5 additional Arab members of Knesset represent 5 non-Arab parties, such as Likud and Labour. Hebrew and Arabic are the only 2 official languages in Israel. Israel's education system in the Arab sector is conducted in Arabic. Many Israeli Arabs do not consider the United Arab Party their most authentic representative, as evidenced by the turnout during the national election, 64%, which is far below the 87% for local elections. Ali Salam, the Arab mayor of Nazareth, swept the March 2014 special mayoral election in Nazareth, defeating a 19-year incumbent anti-Israel mayor Ramez Geraisi by stating that Nazareth is more important than Ramallah in the Palestinian Authority. Ali Salam has defied the United Arab Party, criticizing its focus on Israel's conflict with the Palestinian Authority rather than on the social, educational, and economic concerns of Israeli Arabs. Arabs are exempt from Israel's compulsory military service, which is required in order to counter the lethal threat posed by neighboring Arab countries. However, an increasing number of Israeli Arabs volunteer to Israel's defense forces as well as Israel's National Service Program, which is an alternative program for those who do not serve in the military. An increasing number of Arabs have also joined Israel's police force. The 140,000 Israeli Druze, erroneously categorized as Israeli Arabs, have been an integral part of Israel's population since Israel's independence in 1948, serving with distinction in Israel's defense forces, mostly in combat units, rising to top officer positions, for instance, division commanders. More Druze than Jewish soldiers have been killed per capita in Israel's wars. The 160,000 Israeli Christian Arabs consider themselves more Israeli Christians than Israeli Arabs. They constitute the only Christian community in the Middle East which benefits from civil liberties, increasingly integrated into the Israeli system economically, educationally, socially, and even militarily. The Arab tsunami, gullibly referred to as the Arab Spring, has intensified the lethal threat to the existence of Christians and other minorities in Muslim countries, highlighting the safety of Christian community in Israel. The 300,000 Israeli Bedouin Arabs have experienced a rapid urbanization process, reflecting their enhanced standard of living. 1 out of 9 Bedouins serve in the Israeli Defense Forces. Israeli universities and community colleges offer special affirmative action-like courses for Arabs in general and Bedouins in particular. The next video will highlight Israel's national security prerequisites.